Oh. All right, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. It's time to get my shit done again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes. It is motherfucking 12:05. I started a little late today. But oh well. Mark Carter Show is in effect. What's going on, Dino, Freddie, Marcus? What's up, y'all? Welcome again to the Mark Carter Show. Yeah! Let's do this. We got kind of wild yesterday. What's up, COZ? Thank you for the love, Freddie. Appreciate that. Got kind of wild yesterday towards the end of the show. Also, I want to give a shout out to my new partners in crime. That is Syndicate Radio. Sorry. Syndicate Radio. I'm now partnered up with them. What's going on, Reggie? I'm Bossy in the building. We gonna get it popping today because yesterday was off the motherfucking chain. Boy, Facebook has been going in. What's going on, Teresa? Facebook has been going the fuck in. I swear to God. Black Twitter is gone crazy. Billy Porter has set motherfuckers. They didn't say him got motherfuckers crazy. What's going on, sis? My sister Robin in the building. If y'all don't already know, Billy Porter, because we're going to talk about men in fashion, black men in fashion, because Sunday, Billy Porter, who is a Broadway performer, a gender fluid artist, he decided to do what he normally does, which is set the red carpet on fire by wearing a half gown, half tuxedo ensemble. Marcus Brown says people getting blocked left and right. Yes, they are. What's going on, Jackie Benji in the building? And after he wore that, what's up, Alex? After he wore that outfit, I mean to tell you, Black Twitter has been going crazy. So we're going to start off with that today. We're going to start off talking about that because there's a lot of tension going on right now in the black community, on black Facebook, black Twitter. Motherfuckers is gone. They going ham. People are upset. Some people are saying, let the man wear what the fuck he want to wear. Some people are saying, black dudes should not be dressing like this. This is an abomination. No, Alex. I'm going to be at Alex Starr's show tomorrow in, I think it's Fire Station 1. I think they changed the name, but it's in Silver Spring. So I'm chilling tonight. But it has been going crazy. What's up, Marcus Brown? It's been going crazy. It is an extravagant and a travesty. Black people should not be dressing like that. Trying to emasculate the black. You know all the fucking shit that people are saying. I want to know what you guys have to say about this. What do you think and feel about Billy Porter wearing a half gown, half tuxedo outfit on the red carpet, which by the way, he didn't wear it the whole night. He only does this shit for the shock value. He only did this shit to get people talking because he took the bottom part off after he left the red carpet and he had a regular tuxedo on. Before you guys talk about that, I like to say rest in peace to my man Trayvon Martin. You are gone, but you will never be forgotten. I just want to put that out there before I get to going on this bullshit because I'm at the point where I'm like, man, if everybody is so worried about what other people are doing, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Marcus Brown says he can wear what he wants. I can like what I like as well. Exactly. That's what I'm like. I'm like, he can wear what the fuck he want to wear. They ain't. Because a friend of mine, I hope he gets on the chat pretty soon, on the show pretty soon. You guys all know him and love him because of his somewhat bigotry and somewhat humorous content. My buddy Rob Johnson, aka the Chat Room Goon, he is all up in arms over this shit. He is basically saying that this is wrong, it is an abomination, and the black man is being emasculated in front of our fucking eyes, and it should not be going on like this, and they are fucking our kids right on up. What's going on, Rob Johnson? I spoke this motherfucker up. What's up, Zoom Coleman? They're saying it's a travesty. GD Ferguson in the building. Sio says somebody else will try this again. Yes, they will. Freddie says men in dresses don't bother me. It was that dress. It's like my daughter cutting it in half, a Barbie and Ken doll, and gluing it together. It was a little creepy. All right. She says it was a little creepy. Marcus Brown says guys in dresses at the prom is next though. Hashtag doors open. Tree says, I feel like he can wear what he wants. I personally think it's dumb, but it's his business. Yes, that's all I'm saying is that it's his business to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And if that man, which he's done numerous of times, I'm just kind of shocked that Black Twitter, Black Facebook, the Black community didn't know about this until Sunday. This man has been doing this shit for years on the red carpet. Just go back this past year, look at the Golden Globes and what the motherfucker wore. He had a big ass goddamn pink cape on. He had a suit and a cape on. Marcus Brown says he did this as a tribute. He wasn't the first. Exactly. Ben says one black man in a dress isn't a representation of all black men. Exactly. Zoom Coleman says Will Smith's son wore a dress. And we all know, that's what Zoom says, we all know Lil Jaden Smith and how he rolls. So I don't know. All I'm saying is it doesn't, like Ben said, this is not a representation of the black man. And anybody who thinks that because he wore a half dress on the red carpet is now showing the world that we all dress and think like this is fucking ridiculous, crazy, and ignorant, if you ask me. Because here's the flip side to it. Nobody's talking about all the bitches who were wearing tuxedos this past awards year at the Golden Globes and at the Oscars. No one's talking about that because just some years ago, it was fucking shunned upon for women to actually wear pantsuits and all that shit. It was unladylike for them to do it. And now they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So I guess it is. Rob Johnson says, throw Niggerella the fuck away. Hey man, why we gotta throw him away? He can do what the fuck he wants to do. He can do what the fuck he wants to do. Ain't nothing wrong. Listen, I ain't saying that wearing a dress is right or wrong, because we're gonna get into that also. What I'm saying is the man can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Rob Johnson says Will Smith is gay Zoom. Wait. We're talking about Jaden Smith, and you threw Will Smith in the picture. I don't understand how Will Smith is gay. Here's what I'm here to tell you guys, people. Before you start spilling out fucking characteristic opinions about people, get to know some facts before you start saying someone's this and someone's that. Ben says, I wouldn't wear one though, and we got that. Most of you brothers who are heterosexual, pussy-eating, loving fucking males aren't wearing that shit unless it's for some shock value. Okay, so we get that shit. Didn't I just already tell you that the guy is a Broadway performer? He's a gender fluid artist. So therefore, he's not the he's not a heterosexual male. He is a gender fluid artist, Broadway performer. So therefore, he's going to dress a certain way. He's going to move a certain way. He is a person who is going to do things like this. Dino says he wore a half dress, but he's a full faggot. Oh shit. But it's his business if he wants to fart sperm bubbles. What? Yes, that is his business. It is his business to do whatever he wants to do. Because I don't get mad at anybody for living their best life and that's what they want to do. I get mad at the fact is people try to tell you how to live your life. Like they will try to tell you, Dino, that you can't say things like that, even though that was the craziest shit I've heard today so far, because this is the first time I've talked to people besides my family, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Zoom Coleman says, Mark Carter went on stage with a scooter. Yes, I did, and I bust my ass. I did it first. Marcus Brown says, the dress matches his flamboyant style. Yes, it does. What's going on, Eric? DeAndre. Cioli says, remember, Janelle Monáe used to always wear a tuxedo. That was in honor of her father. Exactly. And I swear to God, I love Janelle Monáe in them tuxedos. And then I found out that she loves bitches. And I was like, God damn it. All that ass. And she wants to get eaten out by a female. Which I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying let a nigga come through and poke that ass real quick. Janelle Monáe is fine as a motherfucker. And she can sing and dance her ass off, and I was feeling her in them tuxedos, so I get it. All I'm saying is that when you try to go too far into this and that, and the black community, and they're mansplaining the black man, and da-da-da-da, well, go back and look at all the outfits he was wearing before that. Why all of a sudden now people are up in arms over this shit? When for real, it took away from what the night historical, the historical things that happened that night. Spike Lee won his first motherfucking Oscar. Regina King won her first Oscar. There was a movie that was about a black man, a black boy being Spider-Man, won an Oscar. My man Ali won his second Oscar. But no, we want to talk about Billy Porter and his half-dress, half-tuxedo outfit. Rob John says, here's the thing. People is condoning this fuck-ass gay shit and making it seem like it's normal and okay to these kids when it's wrong as fuck. That's another thing I want to say. Who says it's wrong? Who says it's wrong and who says it's right? What's going on, Lakia Pendergrass in the building? You know who she is. Lady P. Mother of Dragons. Queen of the Shire. Ledas. Who says what's right and what's wrong? Somebody would say, well, it says that in the Bible. The Bible says it's wrong. Well, who wrote the Bible, my nigga? Huh? I said, who wrote the Bible, my nigga? Are you a black man, right? You're a strong, positive, with that shit black man, right? Well, who wrote the Bible? But it's still wrong. Who says what's right and what's wrong? Marcus Brown says, some believe there's a gay agenda which sparks so many arguments. Yes. Freddie Vernell says, be disgusted over them jeans below the butt. I get tired of seeing ass crack. Go mad at that shit. Dino says Rob Johnson for president. Ciozi says, wait, did we forget how Prince and Boy George used to dress? Exactly. Did we just stop and forget about them niggas? All of a sudden now we up in arms when the man actually took the fucking dress off. He took the bottom part off, people, when he got off the red carpet. It was only and specifically for the red carpet to get you motherfuckers all up in arms. But the Bible said, and back in the 50s, when we used to slap our women and make them not vote, remember those were the good old days. Ben says, well, nature says it's wrong. Same sexes don't reproduce. Judgment is wrong. Exactly. That's what Marcus Brown says. I'm going to get to you, Ben, in just a second to see where your mind is going to go when I blow it the fuck up with what I'm about to tell you. Rob John says, so getting fucked in your ass is right? You fuck bitches in their ass, is that right? I mean, what? Lakia says, people always quick to judge others as if they shit don't stink. Exactly. Now, Ben said a good point where Ben said, well, nature says it's wrong. Same sexes don't reproduce. But Ben, do you know that it has been documented that there are animals? We're talking about animals, not humans. There are animals that have been documented to be in relationships with the same sex. There has been documented for real, dolphins are fucking horny as fuck. Dolphins will fuck everybody, including humans. Dolphins will rape your ass, my nigga Ben. Dolphins will rape your ass. There have been signs of hyenas. Hyenas are born with both sex organs, and they come out fucking all over the place. Yes, it is documented. There have been documentations and research on penguins. When a male penguin might die, sometimes females, they get together and they become, parents, and they bond and they be having a relationship in the wild. There's also I think it's either swans, if I'm not mistaken, or Canadian geese in New York City, 2 females that are in a relationship with each other. It has been documented that animals have gone to the same sex. So when you say that nature, look this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Look this shit up, man. When you say it's nature says it's wrong, I beg to differ. Because sometimes nature just be like, fuck it. CLC says, now those dudes who wrote the Bible, weren't they wearing robe, long dresses while they were writing the Bible? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All the people who wrote the Bible, the Romans, the democracy that this world was basically built on, or some gay-ass motherfucking boy-humping fruity but duties. So when people say what's right and what's wrong, it might be right and wrong in your eyes, my brother, but some people might say what you do is wrong. Some people might say what that person does is wrong. Who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? What's going on, Jamal? Lakia says, speaking of the Bible, King David was known to lay with men. Exactly. So when we go, where are we getting this information about what's right and what's wrong? Especially when my shit stinking like a motherfucker. I just took one. And I was wiping my ass earlier. That's why I was 3 minutes late, because my shit stank. And I had to keep wiping so my ass, when I got up, wouldn't keep smelling like the shit that I was putting in that goddamn porcelain god. That white porcelain god, by the way. I was going and reading a bunch of comments on a lot of my friends' pages. Also, by the way, make sure you guys, if y'all want some Mark Carter show merch, then hit me up. I'll start with these cups. If anybody y'all want some cups, let me know. I'm only taking serious inquiries. So if you playing around with this shit, I ain't with the games. I'm with this real shit. I'm trying to expand my brand. But I was watching all the comments and how so many males, black males at that, were so concerned about what the fuck he had on, that they didn't even realize that Jennifer Hudson's feet was jacked the fuck up. That should have been the real fucking story. That should have been the real news on Twitter and on Facebook. Is why the fuck Jennifer Hudson, with that Oscar she won and that money she made, she ain't have nobody. Jennifer Hudson, do not wear open-toed shoes no more in your life, okay? Unless you get some of that money and fix that shit, don't wear no more open-toed shoes, okay? That should have been the real fucking story. But no, we sitting there talking about Billy Porter, who does this shit on the normal. He's like, niggas, I do this shit all day, every day. He's like, look at this bitch feet. Y'all talking about me in my half-ass dress. Look at this bitch feet. What's going on, Jasmine? Let me get back to the comments real quick. Ciel says, on that note, I'll be declining my dolphin encounter on my cruise. Thanks, Mark Carter. I'm just saying, it's real. Rob John says, fuck all that, nigga. We talking about humans. We was talking about humans, but somebody brought up that nature says it's wrong. So I'm like, well, if nature says it's wrong, then why does nature do this? Marcus Brown says, nature says cannibalism is okay. Can't follow nature at the time. Rob John says, shady ass Bible. What's going on, Candace? Ricky in the building. Yeah, it was a commercial break, Marcus. Freddie says she playing spousal and child support to her man. Marcus Brown says, who's those feet? They look used. Yeah, it was Jennifer Hudson. Ben says they were trying to get Billy Porter out of his dress. Ciel says, now real talk, people use the Bible as a weapon, but it's supposed to use it for guidance. Yes. That's what happened. That's how we were enslaved. What's going on, embroidery? That's how they were actually doing it since slavery. They were using the Bible. Remember on 12 Years Slave? To get them motherfuckers to work harder? If you don't work for your master, you will be hit with many stripes. He said that shit. And he was like, stripes is the lashes of this whip. I'm going to give your ass. Rob Johnson, her feet look like they was jamming on the one. Lakia says, in my perspective, if we all find happiness within ourselves, we wouldn't have time to worry about what other people do. Focusing on other people is a cop-out to correcting what is wrong in our life. Exactly. I was so shocked yesterday when I just saw how many people were just totally wanting to. I mean, people were commenting on other people's posts that don't even know each other. You just know the person that made the post, but then you see somebody else who commented you ain't even friends with, but you gonna comment on that person comment, and then now y'all going back and forth with each other. People are getting into arguments with total strangers on Facebook over some bullshit. Over a dude who didn't give two shits about what anybody was going to think or say. He did it, he done it, and it's over. And he's going to do it again. That's the thing. He's going to do it again. So my question to you, motherfuckers, who all are saying that it's wrong and it should be stopped, what are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? Are you going to now become the gay police? Rob Johnson? Are you now going to become the motherfucking gay detectives out here to stop the shit from happening? Because you don't want our kids are seeing this shit. Our kids are going to be the ones who are going to be Buddha, bada, big, Stop. Stop it. Stop, please. You think that I worry about what the fuck a next man or woman is doing with their own lives? Especially when it comes down to my children? I don't give a shit. Believe me, my brothers and my sisters, your kids aren't watching the world, they are watching you. They are watching you. If you think that for a second they are out here watching the world harder than they watching their own parents, you are sadly mistaken. Your kids are watching you and they are getting their life lessons from you. So if you think for a second that you bringing niggas back and forth through your goddamn house, you bringing bitches back and forth through your motherfucking crib, that your kids ain't watching and seeing this shit, maybe taking notes on what to do and what not to do, then you're sadly mistaken. If you think for a second, well, my kid ain't watching me fuck all these bitches and fuck all these niggas, they looking at that Billy Porter ass fucking fruit ball with his half-ass tuxedo dress on the red carpet, no, you're sadly mistaken. You're wrong. Marcus Brown says, gay detectives must stop. must stop and frisk. I don't know. I guess they might. You ask the gay detectives, because I'm not one. The kid says kids see all types of shit. Question is, what are you as a parent teaching them? Exactly. I'm on one today, Rob. I said I was going to do it, but I guess I'm not. Ben says, that's why I left it alone. I don't give another's lifestyle that much attention. However, I don't mind giving my take on this platform. Yeah, that's what the Bob Carter show is for. You can give your take on this platform. Dino says, Jesse wasn't the only one getting a foot long. He wasn't. It ain't nothing wrong. If the niggas want to fucking suck it, fucking dick, let them do it. Who? Alright, now, people are going to say, but it's wrong, it's morally wrong, it's fucking wrong, and da-da-da-da. It's for procreation. Okay, I get you on that one, you're right. You're right. I can't fuck a nigga in his ass and make a baby. And I damn sure can't fuck a bitch in her ass and make a baby. But people do that shit. And I ain't gonna tell them to stop doing that shit for my own personal motherfucking reasons. I think people worry about people's bullshit too fucking much. Rob Johnson said, and my daughter said tons of little girls in her school is inspired by Cardi B. What the fuck is wrong with being inspired by Cardi B? Why are you so fucking mad with Cardi B, Rob? The woman went from nothing to something. She made history this past year. She got a Grammy. She made millions of dollars. The bitch ain't talking about stripping. The bitch ain't talking about nothing but basically what the fuck she wants to talk about in her goddamn life. So what the fuck? As long as your daughter ain't being inspired by her, I guess, then don't worry about the shit. Who gives a fuck? You're supposed to be teaching the kids, hey, look at what she done. Nigga wants to change so much shit. Nigga making me mad. Nigga wants to change so much shit, but ain't doing a fucking thing about it. Talk a good game, but ain't doing a fucking thing about it. I'm out here in these streets. I'm out here talking to the youth. I'm out here saying, hey. Even though she was a hoe, even though she sucked and fucked dick at early on in her life, she made a change, and now look at the bitch. The bitch is doing big things. The bitch is making money. The bitch is living better than all of us right the fuck now. COD says, here's the thing. He knew what he was doing. That's promoting. He is the center subject. They know what he does. And the person who designed it just grabbed a few more clients. Bottom line. Exactly. What's up, Curtis? The kid says, laugh my ass. I don't understand why they like dick in their ass. I don't know. I don't know why they like dick in their ass. They must like dick in their ass. Some women like dick in their ass, not all the time, but they do every now and again. I had a woman tell me, I never thought your dick in my ass would feel so good. And I was like, Curtis says, too many people's opinions count. The reason why I said, why are you mad? Because you keep bringing Cardi B up. Who gives a fuck? You making it seem like the kids shouldn't be inspired by Cardi B. When I just gave you a great example of why they should be inspired. The girl went from nothing. Okay, let's put the facts out there. The girl was a stripper, right? She was a stripper. She went on a reality show to pop her name, put her name out there, right? She hasn't been stripping ever since. And in the public's eyes, she's only been with two dudes. Her boyfriend who was locked up when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and Offset, who's in the Migos. Now, I don't know how you can perceive that she's a roller or a hoe. Okay, she talks about, basically, she don't really talk about hoe shit in her album. She talk about pleasing her man in her song. That's what she talks about. Her songs are a little raunchy and a little graphic, but where we ain't never heard none of that shit from, Lil' Kim's. You know what I'm saying? The, who else? The Foxy Browns. You know what I'm saying? We've heard this thing before. Rob John says, yeah, fucking suck to get to the top. Nigga, you in the blind like shit. How do you know she fucked and sucked to get to the top? That's what I'm saying. You're only going on perspective of what you think in your mind of what you're seeing, what you're seeing. How do you know she fucked and sucked to get to the top? How do you know this? Unless you have factual information. We have factual information on a motherfucking pedophile, and yet, when I watched that goddamn nigga come out of fucking jail yesterday, there was still black folks out there screaming, free R. Kelly, let him through. He is a victim and all this other shit. When we have factual information, we have fucking video evidence of this nigga being a pedophile, but a woman who takes her life from the gutter and builds it all the way to the top, we still fucking, in this day and age, try to bring her back down. Why? Why are we doing this, people? Why? Why are we so concerned? If the kids don't have a role model to look up to, if they don't see that you can come from nothing to something, if they don't have anybody to look at that, I'm going to point right to Cardi. I'm going to be the motherfucker to do it then. I'm going to be the motherfucker to do it then. I'm going to be the motherfucker to say, look at Cardi B. She went from nothing to something. Strive to do that. I ain't saying go out there and strip. But I'm saying don't never stop grinding for your fucking dream. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Lester said it point. We some hating ass niggas. That's all we are. We some hating ass niggas. You know what? Motherfucker might be mad at me, but I'm here to tell you, I hope them girls look up at the Cardi B. I hope that they look at her and they be like, you know what? Even though my life might be some shit, even though my mama might be a hoe, even though I don't know what tomorrow might bring, I'ma still get out here and grind for my dream. Marcus Brown says, my daughter would know that the pole isn't the path to success. That's not what I'm saying, that the pole is the path to success. What I'm saying is that, hey, maybe if you take a wrong path in your life, you can get off that path, get to the right path, and then you can become a Grammy Award-winning artist, making millions and millions of dollars, is what I'm saying. Rob John says, if the parents not talking to their kids, who the fuck am I and you? You can talk to them kids. That's why they call them role models. They call them goddamn counselors. When the parents ain't doing their job, you should step the fuck in. If you want to keep talking that shit, if you be about that shit, if the parents ain't doing it, that's why they got them motherfuckers. They got counselors, they got role models, they got goddamn administrators, they got people in position to do it. Why not become one of them brothers, my nigga? What's going on? Orlandria. Tamika in the building. Rob John says, how am I bringing her down? Because I said she's a hoe. How do you know she's a hoe? You're bringing her down because she built herself up, and then you want to basically say she's a hoe when you don't even know what the fuck she does. Just like you just said earlier. You said, I don't know what the fuck. How do you know? You don't know shit. I don't know. So I'm not going to say the bitch is a hoe. I'm going to say she probably was a hoe back in the day. I'm going to say right now, I have no fucking clue. Ben says, I hope your microphone falls over. Curtis says, it's not Cardi B, it's the message she sends across to the youth. It's not her fault she's popping. It's the media stream that pushes her music to the youngins. Her music is, youngins. Her music is for adults, and if parents let their kids listen to her music, then that's their fucking fault. Yeah, I already say that her music's for adults. Her music is for adults, and any of these motherfuckers who letting them listen to Cardi B's album are fucking ridiculously crazy. Rob John says, you know me personally, nigga, I'm far from a hater. When a nigga gotta tell you he ain't a hater, and Ben says it takes a nation. Yes, it takes a nation This is what I'm talking about. Who's right and who's wrong? Why are we out here now ready to judge left and right? If the man wants to wear a goddamn mother, we should be judging R. Kelly, goddammit. We should be judging his ass. That's who the fuck we should be judging. I'm going to judge that motherfucker to the day I die. You sick ass bastard. That's what I'm going to judge. Shout out to that woman who was outside yesterday when R. Kelly came out. Give her a round of applause real quick. When R. Kelly came out from jail, she didn't have her words right, but she was trying to get that message put out there. You's a pedophile, you pedophile. What the fuck is the word? Huh? You a pedophile, but what? Well, how do you pronounce the shit? You a sick bastard, R. Kelly. Yeah, she was pissed, that black woman. She was pissed. And I want to give another round of applause to her ass. Ben says, was the man's dress a distraction? Yes, it was. You know why it was a distraction? Because we allowed that shit to take our mind off what's really going on in the world. Flint, Michigan still is drinking fucking doo-doo water. You got a president who fucking wants to put a wall up and stop everybody from working to get it done. You still got police brutality. You still got the alt-right movement still popping off in America, and yet we talking about a black man in a half tuxedo dress. You got fucking Jennifer Hudson's feet fucked up on that goddamn award on that red carpet, and we're not talking about that. That's a travesty among travesties, goddammit. Yes, you're right, Ben. It's a distraction. We should be all talking about fucking Jennifer Hudson's feet on the motherfucking red carpet. That was a that is a travesty. That is an abomination. Rob John says, nigga, I work. When a motherfucker got to start telling you what he had, what he's done, you know something's up. But I'm going to read the comment. Rob John says, nigga, I worked in a school and was forced to be a counselor to these kids, and I did my best, but it starts from home. Some of these kids are lost. Of course, you can't save everybody, but if you can save one, you reach one. Reach one. What's going on, Claire? Spring in the building. We talking about pride. We talking about a dress. When the man took off the dress. But Jennifer Hudson's feet could not be taken off. I feel sorry for the nigga she fucking. Because I like sucking toes every now and again. I do. I like a woman's pretty feet. And Jennifer Hudson is an attractive, lovely woman. Attractive. It reminded me of the scene in Boomerang. I felt Marcus. When you look down at the fucking feet, you're like, oh my God. I know I'm not fucking her feet, but goddamn, when I got you spread eagle, I like holding on to feet, ankles, and all that shit. And I know I will look at them one for. Dino says, karma is a bitch. R. Kelly will go to prison and he will get his shit pushed in and he better get used to biting pillows. Yep. Shioji says, hey, I'll say this. Cardi B get props from me. Same as Master P. They could, what is he saying? They could say fuck it and stay the stripper or drug dealer, yes. But they had dreams. They found a way out and kept hustling. Now, Master P is worth 30 mil, and Cardi now has an exclusive contract with the new hotel in Vegas. What we should let our children learn from them is they didn't settle, then why should you? Exactly. Rob Johnson says, the world is so lost. And the fuck you doing out here to make a difference since you got so much fucking to say? Since you want to put it there, Rob, I have, I don't have to tell people because I just do it. I've canvassed. Yes, I've been on the streets. Google what canvassing is. I've canvassed for the LBGTQ community. Yes, I have. I've done that. You can go ask my family. You can go ask my baby mama and my daughter. I've canvassed for the LBGTQ community. Yes, I have worked at summer camps helping out the youth. Yes, I have done that. I have also stood up for the man and stood up for people who can't stand up for themselves and lost my job for it. Yes, I have done these things in these streets, my nigga. It is documented, my dude. I have fed the homeless. Me, Frankie French, her husband and her daughter. We've gone out and we fed the homeless. Jokes for a cause, she called it. We did that, my nigga. Yes, I've been in these streets. I love helping. I love putting that foot down on the ground and working. But what I'm not going to do is sit up here, keep talking that shit and not put fucking shit behind it. That's not what I'm going to do. What's going on, Brian? Lester says, would you dislike R. Kelly if you didn't have a daughter? Yeah, I would. Because I got a mama. We all got to start there. We all got a mama. If you're on this world, you got a mama. So yeah, I would. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would. Rob John says, you faking like shit for the people. It's cool, though. It's your own show. I'm faking. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm faking. Now you mad because I'm faking. I'm keeping it 100, my nigga. I'm keeping it 100. This is what I've done. I can tell you. People will tell you this. This is what I've done, my nigga. I'm faking. How do I just fake and make some shit up like that? I got to be the best storyteller. You know what? I deserve a motherfucking Oscar. Because if I was faking, I just made the best story up ever. But that's what I've done. Robin Givens body double for Boomerang. Yeah, no bullshit. Siozy Powell says, hell, I don't have kids and don't like R. Kelly. Exactly. Woodhall says, for real, unless you know the facts, shut your ass up. Yes. Dino says that bitch got Fred Flintstone pedicure. Yes, she did. What's going on, Tiffany Kane? Lester says not guilty until proven innocent, but yet the nigga is on tape, Lester. That's all I'm saying. The nigga is on tape. Rob Johnson says, Spring, I talked to him personally. He's faking like shit. No, I am not, Rob. You probably don't even remember the shit that I've told you that I've done. That's probably why you tripping. You probably don't even remember. And I have a whole platform. Thank you, Spring. All I'm saying is that you're going to, if we're going to be the judge and the jury and the executioner, then put that work in. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to be that person. I hope everybody else don't be that person. I hope everybody else is like, man, fuck that shit. We got bigger fish to fry out here in the world. It's a motherfucker who played for the Athletic A's who don't have a job right now because he knelt for the national anthem. The only black or the only ethnic motherfucker in Major League Baseball doesn't have a job right now because he knelt for the national anthem, but nobody talking about that. Nobody knows about that. Google that shit. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's saying that motherfucker don't have a job right now. But yeah, we want to talk about Cardi B. We want to talk about Billy Porter. We want to talk about all this other crazy shit besides Flint, besides the real shit like Flint. Boiling eggs in dookie water. Spring says, Lester, you quoting the same laws that be killing your black ass. Spring says, you probably the one ball instead. You probably, oh my God. Yeah, that is like Shaq and Barkley having a show. Dino says R. Kelly is coming from pissing on young bitch to pissing blood out his ass, and I'm all for that. What's going on, Jared? I'm all for that shit. I'm just saying there's a whole lot more we got to do out here in this world besides worry about shit that we can't control. Rob John says, all I do is speak my opinion. Don't you do the same thing, funny man. Yeah, but I also bring facts behind my opinion. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying we can't, and especially when it comes to our people. When it comes to our people, for some strange reason, we are constantly like crabs in a barrel, in a bucket, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Instead of bigging up this man for being one of the top Broadway performers, we fucking talking about him wearing a dress when that's what he does any fucking way. He's been doing that shit for years and ain't gonna stop doing the shit. Instead of bigging up these accomplishments, we are sitting there talking about her past, of how she started out in life, I guess, by being a stripper. And she's never shied away from that shit. But instead of talking about her accomplishments and what she's accomplished, like COZ said, we going backtracking. We need to start discussing mental health in the black community, because that's a big issue. And one of the big issues of our mental psyche is that we, for some reason, as a people, constantly hate on each other. We constantly hate on each other. You think the white community gives a flying fuck who's gay and who's not? Do you think they care? Do you think that they give two shits about Will and Grace? Do you think that they care? Do you think white Twitter is like, man, that Will and Grace show got to get the fuck off the air. This shit is an abomination. This shit is crazy. This shit is ridiculous. No, they don't give a fuck. You know why? Because they making money and they keeps it moving. They laughing at us like, look at these crazy ass niggas worried about that nigga wearing a dress. You think Scotland is caring about that nigga Billy Porter wearing a dress? No, they don't give a fuck. Spring says, Hollywood likes to see black men in dresses. We know this. But here's the thing. Everybody always says that about Hollywood seeing black. But there have been movies where men, white men, Dustin Hoffman played a whole woman in a movie. A whole woman. There was another white man, I forget his fucking name. He played the first white man to try to become a transgender person. He died because of surgery. That was a movie. I watched that shit. It was on fucking Netflix. So it's just not the black man who's wearing dresses. There are stories that are made. There are stories that are made, and these stories are made into movies, and sometimes the actors might be black, sometimes the actors might be white. Before we start screaming this, because I do think that there is higher powers that do control shit. Brian Wright says, Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, Robin Williams. He played a whole fucking woman to get his kids back, basically to be around his kids, and they called it It was Mrs. Doubtfire. So it's not like we're the only ones that get put in dresses and shit like that. That's why I'm not. Some people be like, Mark, you're naive and you're fucking stupid and you don't get it and you're just ignorant to the fact. And I'm like, no, I'm a realist. I'm not going off my emotions. I'm a realist and I'm gonna do some research on the shit. I'm gonna find out, hey, are we the only ones getting put in dresses? No, I'm not. No, we're not. Still said Kurt Russell dressed like a woman in Tango and Cash. I forgot that shit, yes. Rob John said, you keep saying worrying all I'm saying is wrong. The fuck you don't understand. Who says it's wrong? That's what I'm saying. Who says it's wrong? You say it's wrong? Then that's your opinion. That ain't facts is what I'm saying. When someone says, what's going on, Jamon? When you say something, if it's your opinion, then that's your opinion. But don't try to say your opinion is factual information. That's just your opinion. So just say that when you state it. Say, this is my opinion. This is what I think. I think this is wrong. That's just my opinion. And just leave it at that. But when you constantly saying it's wrong and you're trying to say that it's wrong, I don't understand how you motherfuckers don't say that it's wrong and think that it's wrong. How you motherfuckers don't think? Because we don't think like you, my nigga. Ben says, I don't think that is the movie he was referencing. But what I'm referencing is that it has been white men to put on dresses too. Rob Johnson, just make sure when you go to Hollywood, don't sell your soul and wear a dress for money. But if they ask me if I get picked to play my motherfucking idol, my motherfucking father in comedy, the greatest of all time, if they ask me to play Richard Pryor in a movie, I'm doing it. Even knowing that I might have to be in a scene that causes me to show his life to the world, which he liked fucking transvestites. He liked fucking dudes. He said it on his roast. Paul Mooney was right there when I fucked my first faggot. I'm going to do that, and it's not going to fall at all by any means. Say that Mark is gay or he likes dudes and he's selling his soul. No, what I'm doing is I'm trying to tell this man's story the best way possible. Plus, it's never been done before. Richard Pryor's story hasn't been told, and it needs to be told. The good, the bad, the ugly. The domestic violence when it came to his wives. The kids that he's had out of wedlock. The promiscuous relationships he's had in Hollywood, out of Hollywood. And the comedic genius that he was. Rob says, there you go, shaking my fucking head. When I'm supposed to turn that down for what? Because my friend thinks it's wrong? You got me fucked all the way up. I'm trying to get the... Ben says Patrick Swayze and Tu Wong Fu was the last white male celebrity to wear a dress in the movie, I believe. I'm going to Google that fact because I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he was the last one. No. Jamon says it's an image war. Selzy says this is true. Yeah, Jamon says, yet the white men who wear dresses get to reconfigure their image. Is it because the fact is that we as black people, maybe it's because we keep screaming that shit so goddamn much. Because believe me, Eddie Murphy ain't lost no sleep. Martin Lawrence ain't lost no motherfucking sleep. Matter of fact, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are making a movie right now as we speak. They making money. And all you motherfuckers who keep screaming this shit, y'all ain't never gonna stop watching The Martin Show. Y'all ain't never gonna stop laughing at Shanae. Y'all ain't never gonna stop laughing at Mrs. Payne. Y'all ain't never gonna stop laughing at that shit. Jamar says, we don't own the platforms. You're right. So Rob says, and that's right, fucking a faggot. Who? I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm not the motherfucker who's gonna keep saying what's right or wrong. Jamar says, Eddie Murphy never wore a dress as an outfit. We're not talking. Of course he's not gay. Of course. The dude who wore the dress, Billy Porter, he's a gay man, all right? Let's put that out there. He's a gay Broadway performer who is a gender fluid artist. He's been doing this shit for years. This past year, he was on the red carpet at the Golden Globes in a goddamn cream suit. Nah, it wasn't cream. I say it was more like the left Twix color and a big ass pink cape. Rob Johnson says, for your fucking soul and this plain as day, you'll do anything for the money, which is sad as fuck. Who says I'll do anything for the money? Because I would play I would okay, like motherfucking Ice Cube said on the Breakfast Club on one interview. When DJ Envy asked him, did you think that did you think for a second, or did you go back and like contemplate you playing a cop in movies? And he said, yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, I thought what my fans might think. But he said, at the end of the day, it's acting, it's art. I'm playing a character, I'm playing a role. This is not who I am. And we all know, Ice Cube, when he first came out, he had a song called Fuck the Police. Jamon says, fuck it. Well, fuck it. Let's just lay down and let our imagery get ruined. I'm not saying that. Listen, everybody. I'm not saying that, but what I'm not saying is don't be stupid and naive and think for a second that you playing a role or you, and I'm talking about when the story permits itself. When the story, when it's a good story. I'm not just saying put on a dress and just do this and do that. If it's funny, it's funny. Like I said, In the Longest Yard, and I want everybody to say now is because Tracy Morgan played a gay man in The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Burt Reynolds, Terry Crews and and Nelly and all them people, is now Tracy Morgan, he's gay now. I want y'all to say that to Tracy Morgan's face and see how that works out for you. Josie says, I disagree, Rob. The Rock played a gay character. He's not gay. He said it best. I'm confident as a man and can play a character I felt fun with. Thank you. I don't get this shit. I don't understand why motherfuckers can't separate art from life. I don't get it. I do not get it. Jamon says it was whack, lame, and that's what attention whores do. He's been doing it for years. I'm surprised you motherfuckers just now finding this out. He's been doing this shit for years. Orlandria says Tyler Perry's whole brand started from being a woman. People focus on the smaller steps instead of seeing the bigger picture, like respecting another human for their creative dreams. Javon says, yo, it's deeper than rap, Playboy. I got whatever. Rob Johnson says, that's the problem, CO. Why I gotta kiss a man or wear a dress to be funny? You ain't a comedian, so you don't even know what's funny. Jamon says, the man was representing black men. No, he was not. He was not representing me. He was representing himself. What the fuck? He was not representing. If that's the case, R. Kelly's representing us. If that's the case, fucking Magic Johnson's representing us. If that's the case, DMX is representing us. I'm talking about all black men who've had some scandals in their lives. If that's the case, motherfucking Michael Jackson is representing us. If that's the case, motherfucking Michael Jordan with his fucking gambling and fucking bitches getting them pregnant right now is representing us. Get the fuck out of here. If that's the case, Ja Rule is representing us for his dumbass business sense with that other stupid white boy when they thought the Fire Festival was going to be the shit. Come on now, stop it. Rob John says, you have no clue what these niggas do behind closed doors. And yet I don't, and yet I'm not about to say they fags. They're gay. They're homos. I'm not about to say that shit because I don't know. Josie says, well, let's put it this way. The two dudes that were in Brokeback Mountain have never been questioned as gay. I ain't never seen nobody say Jake Gyllenhaal was gay. And rest his soul, what the fuck? I forgot his name that quick. My man who played the Joker. Ain't nobody think he was gay. Jamon says, I'm not gay or homo. We know you're not. We know you're not. Would you play Paul Mooney in a movie, though? Jamon says, fuck creative dreams. He also says, whether you want to know it or not, And yes, you're right. I don't know what I'm right about. Heath Ledger. Thank you, Heath Ledger. Heath motherfucking Ledger. Thank you, everybody. Heath Ledger. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot his name. Like I said, if y'all want to get some Mark Carter merch, just let me know. I'll get my people on it. If y'all want. Just let me know. Only serious inquiries are popping right now. But anyway, this has been real. I just looked up and this is past my motherfucking time because I got to go do what I have to do. I got to work out and write some more. Tomorrow I'll be at. I forget where the fuck I'm gonna be at tomorrow. God damn, I need to start putting. I gotta put my notes down for the show. I need to start putting down notes for me remembering where the fuck I'm gonna be at. Jamon says, we rep each other all day, every day in some form or fashion. So why are we not talking about dumbass motherfucking Floyd Mayweather? And why are we not going on his Twitter, going on his Instagram, his Facebook and saying, look here, you stupid motherfucking nigga. Just because you got all that money don't mean you need to go spend it all up in goddamn Gucci. How about you open a motherfucking store? How about you go to Detroit and help out with that water situation? How about you go somewhere and open up businesses to get more black people employed, you stupid nutty motherfucker, instead of buying all that goddamn jewelry? That's what we should be saying. But we not. We not. Rob John says, I know kissing a nigga and wearing a dress is not funny at all. The fuck wrong with you? Then why are you laughing at Shanae and Martin? Why are you laughing when he plays Mrs. Payne on Martin? Huh? Come on now. Come on now. I think black men are so fucking homophobic that they are so scared about being classified as gay that anything, and then in DC, we say this one thing, but then I know for a fact in DC, I'm about to get off this motherfucker in a second. You know what they call hot dogs in DC, everybody? They call them glizzies. And that's a slang term for penis. So basically, black boys and black men in DC are so afraid to eat a fucking hot dog or a Snickers bar because it'll be perceived that they are gay. Motherfuckers are eating hot dogs in dark corners. Motherfuckers are eating Snickers bars in motherfucking secluded areas so people won't see them eating it and saying that they are gay. That's so fucking crazy. Jamon says dog goes in a bun, right? Yeah, hot dog, yeah. I eat a hot dog. What the fuck is wrong with eating a hot dog? That doesn't make me gay. Oh, he got a glizzy in his mouth, son. But yet you ain't gay, but you want to do gay jokes though. But you ain't gay. But yet you say wearing a dress and kissing a man to be funny ain't gay. So why the fuck are you keep doing gay jokes because I'm eating a hot dog? If you ain't gay and you ain't doing gay jokes to be funny. Oh, you eating a glizzy. Oh, look at you. Oh, you know that's a form of a gay joke, right? I'm a comedian. I know comedy. That's a joke. That's a gay joke. And it's directed towards another individual. Jamon says, funny the hot dog looks like a penis of a dog. I ain't sucking dogs' dicks. And I ain't looking at dogs' dicks hard enough to even know that they look like hot dogs. But anyway, it's been real. You motherfuckers are taking me to a place that I did not want to go. Can't call it what you want. I ain't hungry no more. Still think I'm gay. Bring your girl over. I guarantee she'll confirm I ain't gay. All right, y'all. I got to go. I got to get out of here. Like I said earlier in the program, shout out to my new family, Syndicate Radio. I'll be on their website soon. In July, matter of fact, they'll be featuring me on their website. Shout out to my manager, Sandra Gore. She's working on my webpage right now. I know people have tried to go to it, markcartercomedy.com. It's not, we had to go get another person to build it back up. So therefore, give me a second. But it'll be up and popping pretty shortly. I'll be in Silver Spring tomorrow, bringing the funny this coming March. If you're in the Fort Lake Worth, Florida area, what's going on? J. Neil Valentine in the building. Make sure you guys hit me up because I'll be in Lake Worth, Florida, March 21st. So hit me up if you're in the Florida area. I'll come hang out with you, come tell some jokes, whatever the fuck you need. I'm here to do it. All right. With that being said, I've been your boy Mark Carter. This has been the Mark Carter Show. Like I say every day, all day, make love, not war, because if you're fucking, you're not fighting. But if you don't have anybody to fuck, please do us all a favor and go fuck yourself. Peace.